Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Pal World video. This is episode 2 of our ongoing Let's Play. Here we are, right where we left off in bed. And I think the only thing that happened while I was setting up the recording software just now, and I leveled up. Well, you guys didn't get to see that. But here we are. We're going to use that skill point on weight. Booyah. And we're going to get right into today's episode. We're going to do a little recap. When we started off, we started up on that hill, did some things, got some wood, caught our first couple of pals, built a little house alongside our first pal box, which is the aura of our base. This is our base area, and now we got our pals over here doing some mining and stuff. I guess these guys were getting busy while I was setting up the recording software. Unfortunately, it took a little longer than I would like, but we're here now, and we're doing the job, so let's get to it. We're just going to pick this stuff up on the ground and check on our pals. It says Kativa over there is upset and not willing to do any tasks. Is that because he doesn't have food? No, he's got plenty of food. He's got a bed. I don't know why he's upset. Should stop complaining. No, I'm kidding. But here we are. What were we going to do? We were going to set off to find that settlement, but I think if we have the stuff to improve our base, we might as well do that while we can. So we need to build a primitive furnace, a statue of power, and a hot spring. Actually, we might want to start with the hot spring, because that sounds like it's just what Kativa needs in order to stay productive, is one of these to recover his sanity while he's on rest. So we'll unlock that in the tech tree, as well as the statue of power, because we need that to progress our mission. And the small feed bag, not because it's necessary, but because it's very useful. We're gonna equip that, or build one and then equip it, and we can put food in that bag, and then that moves down to this slot over here, and then it will auto feed both player and all of our party. So these guys here, we won't have to feed them manually right now. Actually, having just looked at their health, we're gonna take these berries, we're gonna feed myself because I'm hungry, and then these guys too. Keep everybody topped off so they're happy, healthy, and productive. We want our slaves working as efficiently as they can be. I'm going to keep referring to them as that term. So I think it's funny. Not that I'm disparaging. Oh, jeez, I'm going to get myself into a pickle. Never mind, moving on. We are going to build... I don't think we have the resources for the hot spring, actually. We can build a statue of power. We need aquatic pal fluids. All right, so we're going to go on a mission for those. But first, we're going to build one of these. Is that going to use... No, we should be fine after. So, yeah, build one of these real quick. Where's this statue of Anubis go? We're going to have him up here on this little rock. Nice and tall and proud. Pop that down. Pop this guy out so he can help. Cuts the time in half. Look at that. And actually, this isn't super important, so we're going to let him do that for now. We have somebody somewhere willing to help out. What are they all working on? Capridi's doing nothing. Kativa's resting. That guy's watering. Okay, alright. What is Capridi good at again? I know it's planting. Planting and farming. Okay, so we'll build... Here we go, getting sidetracked. 3 stone, eh? 3 stone, that's easy. There we go. Give this guy a job. Just give him something to do. While we go off on our adventure. Oh, jeez. There we go, running in the fire. We're going to have the farm there, so let's put the ranch right over here. That'll be... No, we can't tuck it away that far. We'll tuck it over here. Nice and out of the way. Boom. And somebody can build that while I go and find an aquatic pal, because we need aquatic pal fluids. That's the current goal. If we have a parachute, yes we do. Awesome. Oh, I never went and built one of those. Oh, there's a lucky. We got a lucky Chicopee over there. I hope we can catch it in 4 spears, because that's all we got. It's a level 7. Ooh, I don't like that. It's going to be a toughie. But we got this. Let's get a Paparai out. Let's go on the offensive. Come on, Paparai, you're gonna have to do some form of damage. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Come on, get the lucky. Get the lucky. There we go. Awesome. Heck yeah, Paparai. That's what's up. We got a lucky Chickapee there. Check this out. Look how big he is. It's freaking funny. Love it. You love to see it. He's going to have some crazy move, too, actually. What moves does he got? Multi-cutter. 3 high-speed blades of wind in quick succession that fly straight at enemies. That's awesome. That's pretty dope. I'm glad to see it. That's cool. Oh, we also should have gotten... Yes, we got a lumbering handbook. Do we give that to Paparai? Because he's our little lumberer. The best boy. Honestly, we might. It might be meta to do such a thing. We're going to hold off for now because our goal was to go down here and get water pals. That was the one goal we had. But we're going to accomplish many things on our way down to even the first water pal. We already caught a lucky, which was totally unexpected. Love seeing that. Pick up this little rock. We're going to talk to this guy and then get that, whatchamacallit, tower over there for the fast travel. So then we can just move straight back out of our base. And would you look at that? There's our water pal right there. That's our guy. Where to go get him when we get the chance? When you faint, you'll drop some of the items you were carrying, but a pillar of light will mark the spot so you can easily find them. You pick up your items by touching any part of the pillar. If you use a flying pal to reach it from above, you can safely retrieve them. Keep that in mind. That's actually super useful, and I didn't know that. I skipped all the dialogue in my playthrough, going through the first time. But, boom. Fast travel unlocked, technology points acquired. Now we just gotta go down here. There's another penguin over there, actually. Yeah, we're gonna go for this guy. Dude, this Chickapee is so dopey. Look at how goofy this guy is. I love him. We're gonna name him, chat. Figure out a name for him in the comments. We'll have him at the base for a while, because we're gonna need eggs for breeding and for food and all sorts of stuff. So, this guy, he's gonna be a familiar face. You're gonna get to know him over the years. I don't know why I said years there, but... Dude, this guy, what is he doing, bro? He's freaking running. Oh, that was a snipe, dude. I thought I missed him, but I don't know if that was lag or what that was, but you guys saw that. First try catch, too. Oh, he's brittle. Oof. That's not ideal, but there was one over here somewhere. Oh, there's a celery. Honestly, I might go for a celery instead. We're just looking for a water pal. That was a botch throw. Oh, there's that dude from earlier. All right. While they're going back to towards the fast travel, we're gonna get this chest that I saw a moment ago. Booyah! 2 training manuals, pretty cool. And we're just gonna multitask on our way back, because like I said, there's so many things to do in this game, and we're gonna need this. Like, might be thinking stopping here. Why are you stopping, bear guy thing? You stopped so many times. You had one mission. Get the aquatic pal fluids. But coming back to the base, we're gonna need all this stuff eventually. Because I'm gonna get the aquatic pal fluids, and then it's gonna be like, oh, well, you need paldium now. Let's go. We got this. Oh no, peace hostile. Switch to the axe as we prepare to bash his. Nope, we got him. We're not gonna... There will be no bashing today. Unless... this guy's in for it. That was our last sphere, so... This guy... Oh, yep. This guy needs a proper bashing. Come on, Chickapee, use your cool leaf move that you got. Oh, there it is. Dude, apparently that's like a 160 damage move. So that's awesome to have. And I think that... How did you... Celery went so far. My goodness. Dude, they spawn like down there by the beach. The fact that he's up there is kind of crazy. I've never seen one that far. We could zoom way in. And then back to the top of the hill we go. Look at that, chat. We're making moves. We got our aquatic pal fluids. Enough to build this. Yeah, but see, we used our wood and our stone to build the thing. It's always a resource chase. We're chasing the dragon, man. But we got the aquatic pal fluids, which is good. And wood and stone are right here for us to grab. Well, we're at a... That's damaged, so... Stone is right here for us to grab. Hopefully little pupper eye over there is doing something. Actually, throw this guy out. Boom. Go break a tree. Yeah, look at that. Multitasking. He's right behind me. Look at him go. Now, he is slow, but we got a little book. You know what? I'm going to use the book. I saved him on my last playthrough, and I regretted saving him. Well, I didn't regret saving him because I could still use him, but I was going to use him on, like, just the max pals. But you know what? I thought about it just now. I'm actually losing time by not using them as soon as I get them. So, boom. We conducted a lecture on Applied Lumbering Handbook 1, and pupperized lumbering efficiency has increased. Sorry, proficiency. I said efficiency. But now, that means if we go to our party, go to Pupper Eye, his lumbering work skill is now 2 out of 10, which we effectively doubled his lumbering skill right there because it was 1 and so low. But any further increase will be not doubled technically on paper. It'll be slightly worse because of the percentage base, but that being said, we're going to help him chop this little tree down, even though our axe is broken, just so that this tree is gone because I don't like looking at it. Tired of it being here on my land. I don't know where that came from. That was... We're going to put that guy back where he belongs. Anyways, do I want to use these training manuals? What level am I? Level 10? I mean, we could. It's not necessarily important. I think I said in the last video we were going to put points into weight until it hits 750. And then we're going to start doing stamina, because stamina is super helpful. And we got our aquatic pal fluid. So there we go. Booyah. Where do we put our little spa? We're going to put this thing down, and then this is where our pals are going to go to relax. So we're going to hide it over here in the corner so that they're less likely to come and try to relax. The less they know, the better. Dang, I always forget. Take Pupper Eye back, put Land Ball out. Help me build. There we go. There we go. Now those guys are doing that. Oh, I don't have any spears. I was gonna get them. Would have worked too, if not for those meddling kids. And now once that thing down there is built, the spa, our pals will be able to relax and then enjoy themselves. So their sanity will be able to recover more often. And earlier in the top right, I don't know how to, can't point to it with my mouse, but in pal work mode, normal mode on the right there, it was saying that Kativa was not in fact in good condition, but was upset and unable to do tasks. He is no longer that way, thanks to whatever we did, but we did something, I think. Alright, we're going to sleep the night away. Sleep the night away, build some pal spheres, and then go on an adventure. Oh, we got to change our team up, too. We caught, like, a bunch of pangolins or something. We just went out and did a bunch of stuff. Look at that. We're getting sidetracked too many times. Let's see. Pangolin. Fit as a fiddle. And then brittle. We don't want brittle. We do want fit as a fiddle. Brittle's just minus attack, right? No, minus defense. I'm a goofball. We'll still equip him to the base because he's useful. And then we could always use another guy good at mining. So we'll throw Kativa down. Oops. Wrong slot. There we go. Booyah. Now we're missing beds. Now we need beds. It's always a little give and take with this game. Added more pals to the base. Pals need beds. We need to go make more beds. Soon we're going to need more food because one berry plantation will not be enough to feed the several hungry pals that will soon encompass our land. So we're just going to put beds where we can in all these little corners and crevices. Just out of sight. Oh, insufficient materials. There we go. Whoa. Build this. And there we go, just like that. We are improving the base. Thank you, Pengullet. Much appreciated. Those two done. Oh, well, with one of them done. There we go. Both of those done. Now everybody's got a bed. We can go on to making some pal spheres and then head back out because I want to catch a fire pal. I know just the fire pal in mind. We're going to get a lot of pal spheres before I work on them. Spawn this guy in right next to me and then double the work speed. Booyah. We're doing it, chat. We're really doing it. Crafting the pal spheres. Alright, and with that, 25 pal spheres are done. Done and crafted. Oops, wrong button. There we go. So, we continue on our journey. We're going to fly down here in search of a fire pal. Our next goal on the base list is to build a primitive furnace. And to do so, well, to use the furnace, we're going to need a fire pal. So, I figured, might as well go catch a fire pal while we're on our resource grind in order to get the furnace in the first place. Speaking of which, in order to build the primitive furnace, we are going to need wood, stone, and flame organs. So, we're going to unlock that. We're going to need nails at some point. That's a necessity. And then, these would be fun. Do I get the 3-shot bow? I'm going to get the 3-shot bow. Screw it. We'll get it. Which means we got to go back up and get arrows. There we go. And then we still haven't built the bat. Darn it. Alright. Yeah, no more points. We don't need to spend any more points for now. We want to save our points realistically because there will be a time where we're like level 55 and we need points to go and get a thing, but we don't have enough points. You know, there's infinite points, but there's finite points from leveling up, you know, and the other points you got to go out and do dungeons and bosses and do things to unlock. So until we do those things, we want to be frugal with the amount that we spend on. We just want to spend on the necessities, basically. But we're going to pick up this rock as we're running. It's going to be a slow journey until we get a mount. I'm trying to think, what are the first mounts we can get? I think the first one worth getting would be a Lichen Howl, which is it's a large wolf-like pal that you unlock the saddle for at around level 9, which we're 10. I could be wrong and you get the saddle at 13, but I believe 13 is actually the first flying mount saddle, which would be Nightwing, which would be cool as heck to encounter, dude. If we could find a Nightwing on our way towards this settlement, we're looking for Firepal. There's one by a specific name. Oh, there they are right there. Foxparks. Perfect. We want to catch one of those. We're probably going to catch all 3 just for the passives, just to get the best collection we can. But, Firepal is important, and this is the first Firepal we can get. So here we are, about to beat these guys up. Get back here. You know what? Screw it. Try that one. Land ball attack, and I'm going to chase this guy. No, land ball attack. Oh my gosh. Alright, land ball does damage. Whew. Juked. Call him back because he's doing too much damage to that one over there. Dodge, and then... Yeah. Oh no, we might die. We might die. Land ball, get back. Ow. I'm out of stamina. That was tough. Those fire guys, man. They light you on fire, you burn. My whole shield was gone immediately there. I actually didn't even get to see the passives on them, but I believe one of them... Nope, we don't have one in our party. But we have another one to catch right there. I'm going to wait for my shield to come back, actually, before I go and attack. There we go. Our shield's at a quarter, 3/5. Shoot, sorry. Fractions. There we go. Beat this guy up, beat this guy up, beat this guy up. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Yeah. There we go. To quote Iron Man. We got this. We got this. 70%. Come on. Come on. He hits with the instant fireball, too. That was wild. Booyah. Burly body. That's plus defense, I believe. on the passive we got from that one. And we leveled up for catching pals. There we go. Let's go. I believe we just needed wood and stone for the furnace. We have the flame organs. Can you ride rush boar? I think you can. Oh, I wouldn't tell me unless I caught one. Shoot, actually, catching a rush boar might be kind of fun. Let's try. If we can aggro just like one of them and not all 5 of them. Alright, land ball. Oh, oh my god. This is not going well already. Already not going well. I should have the bow. Oh, nope. Oh my gosh. Alright. I think we caught 2. Nope. Okay. Run away. Do I spend the extra ball on him? Yeah. Get the back bonus. That was good. That's a catch right there. He was mid-move running away towards the land ball. Yeah. Booyah. Good job, land ball. Good. Ooh, wait a minute. We gotta catch as many of these as we can, because Foxparks I want on my team. Foxparks is like really good. At least for early game. Oh, this guy's trying to charge us. Booyah. Alright, well we got those guys. We're gonna run away from the remaining rush boars. Because we don't like confrontation like that. We're gonna eat really quick. Alright, and we gotta head that way towards... Oh, I see the city! I didn't think it was that close. Alright, we got this. Oh yeah, he's down there. He can't get us. We're gonna get away scot-free, boys. And ladies, sorry. Boys is a phrase I say all the time. Boys, boys, boys. We gotta... It's a guy thing. It's a bear guy thing. It's really not. I feel like that's a universal thing. You guys, America understands. Ooh, we found our first egg. As we're exploring, you can find these little pal eggs. And this one, when we eventually will be able to build an incubator, which will incubate the egg, and then keep it safe from harm while it hatches, and it will hatch into an electric pal. At least this one will, if you saw the little yellow and black lightning zigzags on it, indicating that it was an electric type. But look at this. We found the settlement. We're reaching so many goals today. Let's go talk to this village chief. He's just sitting in his chair. What up, guy? Oh, you're not from around these parts, are you? Welcome to our humble village. We may be a small settlement, but feel free to stay for as long as you'd like. And don't be startled by the various pals you may see. They've all been domesticated. We humans have lived in peace and harmony with the pals on this island. Rumor has it that a massive disaster once brought them to the edge of extinction long ago. But, has that piqued your interest? In that case, you will do well to seek out the World Tree. Ah, apologies. That might require some further explanation. I'm referring to that massive tree off in the distance. And the legend says you should reach the World Tree. You will find the truth behind all there is to know about these islands. Another claims that a source of limitless power lies within. There are plenty more myths surrounding it, but I presume you get the idea. Either way, I'm afraid to say that I don't know what you might actually find there. I've heard that the Rain Syndicate boss may be the person to ask, but by all accounts, he's been missing for quite some time now. The Rain Syndicate is an armed group that set up base at that tower and currently rules over the surrounding area. At present, the acting head is the leader's daughter. Alright, I'm quitting the voice, boys. Sorry. If you like the voice, comment below. I'll do the voices, but I'm gonna stop the voice for now. Anyways, we're just gonna read. At present, their acting head is the leader's daughter, Zoe. Though, judging by how unruly the rest of the members are, I do question how much order has actually been established. In any case, I would say that their tower holds some of the answers you seek. But, if you insist paying a visit, you'd do well to prepare for the worst. There we go. A pal tamer, but how knowledgeable are you of pal gear? Simply put, certain pals can be equipped with tools or equipment that enhance their natural skills, making them even more reliable partners. But this would be the perfect opportunity to put one to the test. Foxparks like you, they want me to build the Foxparks harness and then equip it from my PAL gear station at my base, which we're going to go do. I apologize. I don't know if I see, so if you guys would like me to read all the dialogue, I think I said it in episode 1 that I would, but that was getting to be too much. And the writing honestly wasn't even that good. But if you guys as viewers would like me to do the voices and do that, I could. I think I'm gonna not do that because it was dragging on and that was kind of becoming lame and like cheesy. But you let me know. I'm not gonna cut that because it's story. But although I skipped the back half. Anyways, we're going to unlock this fast travel, and we're going to continue with the episode. We've reached the small settlement, which is exciting. I think best thing for us to do now is we're going to go back to our base. Look at how far we've made it. Honestly, I didn't think it'd be that close. It seemed further away, but we traveled far. We need a mount. It's good that we unlocked the fast travel because we can find Dire Howls, which is the PAL that I was talking about earlier, which would be our first mount. Actually, we did catch Rush Boar. What level do you get the Rush Boar saddle? We can build it now. Let's go. Never mind, boys. We got our first saddle, Rush Boar. Well, we got the power to unlock our first saddle. And then let's unlock that. Let's unlock that and that. All right. So what we just did, we unlocked the Foxparks harness, which is. It allows us to pick up the Foxparks without being harmed, and then the Foxparks uses a flamethrower attack. It's awesome. It's very fun. And which is why we want Foxparks, because the more we level up Foxparks and the higher we condense it, the more damage that flamethrower attack does. And generally, it's a great weapon throughout most of the game. And it's on a cooldown, so it doesn't have ammo. It's always reliable unless your pal's dead or it's on cooldown. But if you play around that, it's very useful. Almost like a get out of jail free card. You just line up the enemies and flamethrower them away. So that's awesome. That's useful. And that's part of the mission. Yes, we have to unlock the Foxparks harness. And that's part of the main campaign is to do that. So we were going to do that anyways. But we also got a Rush Boar saddle. Saddle for safely riding the Rush Boar. Wait, was that a typo just there? Oh, no, his name is Rush Ore. I've been saying Rush Boar since launch. Dude, I might be dyslexic. Anyways, sorry about that, chat. Yeah, so we unlocked those, and we got to go over here to try and craft them, which leather, flame organ, palladium, leather, that's 3, that's 3. Oh, we have enough. We have enough for both, I believe. Look at that. Get Lamb Ball to help. Always getting your pals to help when you can. And this is great. And that's the Foxparks harness crafted. There we go. Now we need... Oh, we used the last of our palladium. Shoot. Luckily, there's a rock right over here. Ooh, even closer. Perfect. We only needed a few to make the Rush Boar saddle. And then we're actually, instead of cutting the footage, I'm just going to have these guys real quick start to build that. Perfect. While I run over here. And we're actually going to edit our team real quick. Because we caught the Rush Boar and the Foxparks, but they're currently in the PAL box. Let's check these passives that we got. Fine Furs and Hooligan don't help. Slacker really doesn't help. Burly Body's cool. That's plus defense, but Glutton sucks. Power of Gaia, Fit as a Fiddle. Hydromaniac. Alright. Max Stamina, that's useless. Power of Gaia. Earth attacks we won't get. Oh, you know, no, the minus 10 work speed is really not good, because we're going to have him in our party, and he's going to be lighting our fires for a while. I think we take the Burly Body minus the Glutton one. Yeah, because we're not going to do water damage. We're not... We can't use stamina. We don't get a bonus to earth attack. Well, we don't get earth attacks. So, yeah, I guess we get the Burly Body one is going on our team. I'm going to swap Gumas out. And then for Rush Boar, we got an aggressive one, which is plus attack minus defense, which I'm totally happy with. We're going to swap him out for... Ooh, do we get rid of Lamb Ball? We do not get rid of Lamb Ball. Oh, we get rid of Lamb Ball, yes. Because we have Pengullet now, and Pengullet has the handiwork skill, which is the only reason we were keeping Lamb Ball around. So whenever we're crafting things, we now pull out our little penguin dude to help us craft. Look at him go. There's so many little penguin dudes. Hopefully we can... Oh, nope, they didn't even finish the saddle. What the heck, guys? Oh, it's probably because I swapped them out. But here we go. And there's the rush horse saddle built. Booyah. Look at that, chat. So now, if we pop our rush horse out, we can hold X, or whatever button it is on the computer. Because I play on a controller, because I've been a console gamer for years, and I just got the PC, and I'm reluctant to change. So that's going to be a slow transition. But look at this. Look at this. Look how fast we are now. We're on a pig. We're on I was going to say a boar, but his name is Whore. It's Rush Whore. H-O-A-R. YouTube, don't demonetize me. Not that I monetized in the first place. Chat, hit the like button so I can get monetized one day. That'd be cool. But look at that. We got a mount. We have a mount, and we have a freaking flamethrower. So we can go around just slaying anything, at least low level or our level for the time being, which is absolutely awesome. So look at that, big moves we made there. And with those big moves, we are going to go back out on another adventure. I think, yeah, we have 750 weight, so we'll use our levels now for stamina, at least until we get to 200 stamina, because we use stamina for everything. We use it for mining, running, jumping, flying, gliding, everything. And so, yeah, swimming's on that list. All right, our mission is to head back to the chief. So let's clear our inventory real quick. Boop. Oh, yeah, wait, no, we need more chest space before we go out. Let's build another chest real quick. Just try to line that up. Booyah. Everybody working together. Look at that. Everybody working together. And then just throw everything that we don't use in the chest. Oh, actually, before we set out, we need weapons. We have the recipes for weapons. We might as well use the weapons, or build and use the weapons. So let's go over here before we go out on a journey. First of all, repair all. Oh, we don't have the materials to repair all. It's probably the palladium for the shield, eh? No. What are we missing? Oh, it's the wood. Alright, well, we'll get some wood real quick just so we can repair all our stuff. Honestly, you know what? Our stuff was fine. Our stuff was high enough. But what do we need for this? Of course, wood. Wood. More wood. Never mind. We're getting wood. Chat, we need the wood. I thought Paparai was gonna get us enough wood over time, but apparently not. Oh, we swapped off Gumas. We barely took advantage of his passive of the wood efficiency being higher and weighing less. But that's okay. It's not. I mean, if we don't need it, we don't need to build around it. But we do need to build this 3-shot bow, which we can pengle it out for again. Start crafting with me. And that's the 3-shot bow built. Perfect. I'm going to acquire that, and then what do we need for the bat? More wood, of course. So we go get the more wood. And that's the wood acquired. Back to the crafting station, where we craft the wooden bat. And that's the wooden bat built. Booyah. So now, with our inventory mostly cleared, we have enough weight and space for anything we find along the way. We are going to teleport back to the village where we just were, and then we're going to report to the chief, as our main mission suggests to do. Here we are, back at the small village where we met the old chief, and we're going to talk to him for our main mission. We got our party with us. I'm going to keep Fox Sparks on deck just in case. Oh, he's asking about Fox Sparks. Yep, we did the thing, my friend. There we go. And now our mission is to enter the tower. It's actually that tower over there, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a boss in that tower that we have to fight, named the Leader Zoe. Actually, I think this guy's got a mission for us. I'm the chief judge of the World Pal Exposition. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, and there's a guy over here. If if you're playing along, this guy's super useful. For every 10 pals you catch, up to 100, he gives you a fun thing. I've recorded 10 species, and so he's going to give me an advanced technical manual. Awesome. When I get 20 species listed, he'll give me something else. But for right now, we're going to use that advanced technical manual to gain 1 technology point. Booyah. And like I said earlier, we like to be frugal with our technology points, at least until we know that we have what we need to use. Oh no, my controller disconnected. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh geez. Alright, I guess we're playing with mouse and keyboard now. I have to learn how to play the game on mouse and keyboard. That's not good. Well, boys, we're doing it here. Oh, controller connected. No, controller still not connected. Alright, we're having troubleshooting problems live during the recording. I guess we can go, catch this Jolt Hog. Sorry, now I'm distracted trying to fix my controller. Shoot. E. Nope, that's not the button. Nope, that's not the button. Oh, geez. We might need to cut this. What is the button to throw the ball? Is it Q? Oh my gosh, it's Q. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Q to throw a pal sphere. There we go, we caught it a Jolt Hog. And I'm just gonna run back this way before I die, dude. Foxparks, you can take care of them. I want to make it out of this one. Stupid controller disconnecting. That was unfortunate. Oh, the Jolt Hog is almost dead, too. Is he gonna die from burn? Is he gonna die from burn? Yes! Died from burn. There we go. Awesome. Alright, chat. I will be right back. I'm going to cut the video. I'm going to reconnect my controller, figure out what went wrong there, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, chat, we're back. I got my controller working again. I don't know what the problem was. I have a Bluetooth adapter plugged into my computer, and it's like dangling off from a wire, and I guess it lost its signal, or my controller lost the signal to it, but either way, we're back. Things are working, and I didn't die, which is probably the most important thing there. But in this small settlement here, we have a few things that are important. That guy I was talking about earlier that gives you free stuff when you collect a certain amount of pals. He's awesome. There's also Village Chief. He's part of the campaign. He's important. There's a lady over here you can talk to get intel on bounty hunters in the area. Bounty hunters are, if we open our map, these guys. There's going to be these guys all over the map. And there's like, you kill them, you get points, you get tokens, and you use the tokens to get cool things. Other than that, there's merchants, like this guy, that buy and sell items. You can get these fancy little hats, but also important items, like food or these organs, which can be used for crafting. And then medicine for your pals if they're overworked or get hurt. Pal spheres, which are useful for catching. Hardwood is a more endgame type of wood, but tons of useful stuff, and then you can sell the things that you have. I'm going to sell these because these are useful to sell, as well as this rush boar pork, or rush whore pork, and then, yeah, that's about that. Make a quick 2 grand, and then maybe use that 2 grand to buy... We're going to need flame organs, eh? Can I get wheat seeds? I can get wheat seeds. That's what we're getting. 3 of those, and then... yeah, I guess we'll save the rest of our money. Maybe we'll see a pal in the pal thing over here. I doubt we'll find one for less than 2 grand, but there's a guy over here that sells pals. He's the pal merchant. Oh my god, we actually have enough money for one. Do we buy? Let's buy. Actually, let's sell real quick. What do we got? We'll sell this guy. We'll sell this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and that guy. Actually, we'll keep that one. Because Sirius is a good passive. It increases work speed. Keep fit as a fiddle. We're going to sell Botanical Barrier. And then Brave. Sell that guy. We're going to keep all of the Fox Sparkses because we like those. We're going to condense our Fox Sparks into a better one, so we keep those along. And then we'll keep the Jolt Hog because we need a Lightning Pal eventually. But do that, get 400 gold, and then I think we can buy that, which will give us... Which one's cheaper? That one's cheaper. And then we'll buy this. And then... Oh, we still need 2 more Pengullets for the XP boost. I was hoping to get the XP boost. That's why I bought the little penguin dude. I should sell him right now, but we'll sell him later. It's whatever. In the meantime, we're going to hop on our rush boar. We're going to eat some food real quick because we're hungry. Check our pals' food. And now that we're back to full health, we're going to go back and explore again. I forgot. Oh my gosh, we got weapons now. We got pals. Pick up that Joltog thing from earlier. It was kind of funny watching him die to the burn. That was exciting. We're just going to keep moving on through the forest. These guys are sleeping up here. Yeah, some of them awake. I love how pretty this game is. This game looks awesome. For what it is, dude, for a $30 game, like, this looks better than most Nintendo games, honestly. And it's funny because of all the comparisons and the drama that Nintendo's caused and stirred up, but dude, the reality of the situation is, like, Nintendo's fumbled the ball with Pokemon games ever since they went to the Switch. And, like, even, dude, honestly, even before they went to the Switch, like, Sun and Moon, that's when it fell off for me, Gen 7. It was just butt cheeks. It just wasn't as good as all the other gens. The writing was worse. Not that the writing was ever good, but it was worse. The designs were worse. There's so many bad things about it, but I don't want to be a hater. We're going to try to fight this boss. This guy's got a freaking machine gun fighting us. He might win this. We might have to just run. Oh my god, Rushboard, get out of... Attack him, dude. Oh my god. We are doing no damage. This is intense for all the wrong reasons. Alright, what about the bat? What if we could just get up and clop this dude? Nope, that's... Nope, 12 damage ain't worth it. Jeez Louise. Rushboard, you suck, dude. Come on. Alright, this is why we have Fox Sparks. So we can do this. Come on. Huggy fire. Come on. Nope. Okay. So we need to level up before fighting that guy. Duly noted. You saw it here, chat. He died. Alright. We are going to respawn close to our bag. We gotta run through and pick up our stuff now. Darn it. Well, we knew the Deathless couldn't last forever. But good news is we got Rushboar still alive here. And Fox Sparks didn't die. When your pals die, they have to go into the pal box for like 10 minutes. And it sucks because you can't use them. But you can change that in the settings. But for right now, we changed the settings that we did in the first episode and haven't touched them since. So that's that. Let me know. Oh, this guy's still at half health. You know what? Dude, what's Fox Sparks' move at? We got a minute left on the cooldown there. Chickapee has like a bonkers move. Alright, we'll start with Chickapee. If Rushboar did his job right there and like didn't choke, he spent like a minute running straight into the corner of the wall right there. So like, if he did better, I think we would have had that in the bag. But we're gonna start with Chickapee. And then have Chickapee target him. There we go. Oh, that was a good chunk of damage, dude. Just do that again, Chickapee. Yeah. Oh my god, he's getting gatted. Oh, I had one arrow. I just realized. There we go. Pick that up. I have 21 now. We got this. We got this. It's just about me staying alive. Chicken doesn't really matter that much, unfortunately. He's just a slave. Just a means to an end. There we go. Good job, chicken. That was awesome. Now, we gotta see if we can sneak past these goobers. This is all on the hunt for a wolf. We gotta get this wolf, dude, because it's too important now. I died. So now I need to get a wolf. At least before I go back home. I only have 5 pal balls. Actually, I got 8, and 3 of them are mega spheres. So we're gonna pop the chicken away, and we're gonna run past these guys. They're not even gonna see us coming. They actually got distracted, which is epic, because we're gonna ninja defuse this. Oh god. Oh god. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're gonna get gadded. We're gonna get gadded. Nope. 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 We did it. We did it. Chat. Hit the like button, chat, if you thought that was funny. I thought that was great. Oh, there's Sparkets. Dude, Sparkets are awesome because they're little lightning pals that also have the handiwork skill, which I love. Anybody with the handiwork skill we need around. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Let's go. We got a Sparket with infinite stamina. That's fun. It's not good for him, but we can keep it for a breeding. What is it? The word I'm looking for. There's the wolf. Level 10. Let's get the Megaspheres out. Let's get the Chickapee. You got this, bud. Missed him entirely. Booyah, 77. That's got to be it. Booyah. We did it, chat. We caught a wolf. We're in the forests. Alright, we got to get out of here. So let's climb. We're going to get up to that tower. And that's going to be our way out. Chickapee, get back here. Get our ride back. Booyah. That was a good little hop. Oh, look at that. We found a second egg. Hopefully, this common egg, this large common egg that we're running into here, is a Nightwing. Oh, it's not even a large. Never mind. It might not be. Might not even be a. Oh shoot! Rushmore, get him! Why does he have Incineram? What? That's insane. Oh no, dude! I'm cooked. I'm so cooked. Rushmore, where are you at, dude? This thing sucks. He just runs off the map and then dies. There's the second death, boys. Alright, I think that's a sign that we're not supposed to be in this area yet. So, shoot. Well, now we gotta go back for our stuff. But we were almost at the... Dang it. This is unfortunate. Alright, here's the thing. Here's the thing, is we gotta get our stuff back. That's the new goal. That's the goal for this episode. Our mount is dead. Gosh darn it, Rushmore. He died, a coward. Dude literally he ran away from the fight. Was never to be seen again. What was that, Rushmore? That was... I don't want to use the word pathetic, but... stupid at the very least. Come on. We need better pals. How are we going to survive this apocalypse? I was going to say wasteland, but it's not a wasteland. It's not even an apocalypse, really. How are we gonna live in this cruel world? There we go. That was better. Man, we died all the way over there. At least we spawned with an arrow loaded in the bow, which is technically 3 arrows because this is the 3-shot bow, but still not the most ideal. Pick this up and see if we have enough stamina to climb this. We do not have enough stamina to climb this. Darn it. It was a waste of time. We should have just went around, chat. This was me trying to save time. Probably ended up wasting time. There we go. We're back on our way to our stuff. Here's the question is, do I make the return journey the episode, or do I cut all this? I think I'm going to cut all this. Oh, God. Alright, okay. Chat, I was going to cut this, but then stuff started happening, so... I don't think I'm gonna cut this. We gotta juke past these guys to get to our stuff. I think actually, you know what? Maybe we do cut this. I don't think anything's gonna happen. I think we juked them. Oh god. Alright, we're back at our stuff. We're out of stamina because we had to climb a wall to get here. Ow. Ow. Grab the balls. Grab the balls. Pokeball. Go, go, go. I only have three ammo left in my bow. There we go. We caught the Incineram. Yes. All right, now we go for the Leech Punk. Fox Sparks, go. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Handled like a G. If only we did that the first... Oh my god, they're spawning back. Murder. Murder. What? Another Incineram? Oh god, we're cooked. Okay, actually, we might be cooked. Actually, might be cooked. I got lucky and caught the first one while I still had the bow. But now we only have the... No, actually, we got this. What am I talking about? Whew. Oh, that was a good juke. Oh my god, he had a good juke. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh no. I mean, I still have a lot of health, but I am burning, which I don't like, because that means my shield won't respawn, or won't start to recharge until... Why do they keep respawning? Okay, alright, nope, I gotta flee. I gotta flee. This is... They're not supposed to... This is not supposed to happen. I came up here to get my stuff, and then quickly get the checkpoint, and... It seems like that's not gonna happen because I gotta keep fighting these guys. I caught a Lee's Punk, and I caught an Incineram, so I'm happy and I'm running. I wanted that salvage pile though. There's these piles of like junk. You'll see them on the ground. Oh, this is the reason they're respawning. I think is because there's this guy up here. Oh my god, they ran around. We're cooked, chat. Where's the wisp? Where's the airlift? Of course, it's going to be right in front of them. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Alright, Lord, take me away. Yeah! There we go, thank God. Get the fast travel location. Look at the beautiful map. Look at that. I see 2 fast travel points right there. Those little orange beacons, if you can eyeball them. I spy with my little eye. Look at that mountain and a tree in the distance. Oh, there's another tower on the right over there. But, my goodness. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try something cheeky. And, yeah! Come on. Come on. No, I only have 1 left. Let's go. Incineram. Oh, they're under the mountain. That's why. They're not over there. They're way down there. Oh. Oh, but you see that pile of trash right there? That's what I wanted. No, he teleported. Why did he dash? Alright, whatever. That was our last ball. We're getting the heck out of here, man. Back to the base we go. Oh. The controller glitched. There we go. Back to the base we go. My goodness, chat. That was a fight. That was a doozy. Alright. And we run into the fire immediately. Oh, wait. I hear a lucky. I hear, with my little ear, a lucky pal. But I don't have any balls. I think it's right down there. If I'm not mistaken, it's like, oh, lucky land ball. We need it. We need it, chat. Many pal spheres as we can. Pengolet, let's go. Work, buddy, work. Oh my god. Is it? Oh, I can see it. You guys see it? It's in the top right there. You can tell they're lucky because you can hear them. I don't know if you guys can. I gave you a second right there to listen for it. It's like a little golden chime. And then, like a wind chime almost, and then you can also tell because they're glowing and they're freaking giant. Like that thing is 4 times the size of the other land balls next to them. But 13 balls is definitely enough. Look at him, he's so awesome. I can't wait to pick him up and use him as a shield. Let's go. First try. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. That was awesome. Booyah. So now we have a giant chicken and a giant sheep. And that giant sheep is joining the party. That actually... Now that I'm thinking about it, dude, if I can implant, like, crazy passives onto the sheep, he could be a super useful pal to keep late game. Because, like, just because of his ability is so funny. Is it this one? No, it's this guy. Look at this. Who are we swapping? Rush Boar. You're not even a good mount, dude. Oh, because he died, we can put him in the PAL box because we can't use him, and it takes 10 minutes for him to revive. And when he does revive, he's going to spawn with, like, 1 health, and then he's got to spend, like, 10 minutes chilling and recovering. Unless you feed him medicine. Or crack. Just kidding, that's not in this game. Also, it's not good for you. Don't endorse it. Do not. Kids, don't do drugs, okay? There we go. Level up our stamina again. We're going to quickly load our chests with the stuff. And then check our party for our land ball. Look at this. This is going to be great. Look at this. Human shield. Pal shield. Dude, he's so big. My face is up his ass. That is hilarious. Anyways, just chuck him. How strong do you got to be to just, like, pick that thing up? Even though it's 90% fluff. Actually, that's not true. Could you imagine it actually is 90% fluff? A lot of fluff on that thing. Look at him carry that little piece of wood on top of his head. That's so silly. Made the wood enlarged because he's enlarged. But, anyways, alright. We did our mission. We got some progress done. We caught some cool new pals. I think I'm going to call it an episode for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have plans for the next one. We're going to go off and try our first boss fight. Despite all the deaths in this, I think that's going to go a lot better. Because we're going to prepare for it. Real quick, before I leave, do I have enough? I'm going to build the furnace. There we go. That was what we started this episode on. We're going to build a furnace. Put it right over here. That's where Fox Sparks can build, or can melt down all of our coal, or all of our ore and such. And then in the meantime, do we have another applied lumbering handbook to give Pupperai? Awesome. Now he's got 3 for his lumbering stat. Look at that, over on the right side. That's fantastic. He's just getting better and better at knocking the little trees down, eh? Look at that. And they finished that. Let's see, how fast can you chop this tree, bud? Bam. 22, 23, 22. That's damage right there. I don't know, it's been 5, maybe 10 seconds so far. He's gonna do it. He's just cutting that tree down. Look at him go. It's taking too long. Okay. But he's better at mining wood now, chopping down wood now than he was before, which is awesome. And we've completed our base mission, which means we can upgrade our base, get a new pal there. We have a new set of missions. We're going to equip. Ooh. Yeah, dude. This guy's got 3 mining. 3 mining, 3 fire, 2 handiwork. This guy's better than all the other guys we got going around. The only issue is, never mind. This passive isn't even an issue. Awesome. Actually, I kind of want him on my party. Shoot. Nah, Fox Sparks is too good to have on the party. We are, however, going to switch Lycanroc onto our party. Or, I mean, Dire Howl. Not... That's a Pokemon, what I just said. Lycanroc. Oh, my goodness. How about that? Oh, and this guy's cool, but we don't really need him. Alright, for right now, this is our new party. Giant Lamball, Giant Chickapee, Pupperai, Fox Sparks, and Dire Howl. We're going to work next episode on getting the Dire Howl saddle. I think, if we can... There we go. Yeah, next episode, we're going to build a saddle for him. Oh, wait, we bought one of these dudes, too. Shoot, we could use him. Nah, it's not worth it. We already got the wolf. Crossbow, we don't really need the crossbow. Metal chest we need. Training dummy's cool, unnecessary, though. Grapple gun's cool, unnecessary, though. And, yeah. Alright. Oh, wait, we gotta eat. Can't do this on an empty stomach. Oops. Wrong button. Alright, I'm stalling. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode. I will catch you next time in the next one. I hope to see you there. Until then, enjoy your day. God bless.